Hey, I'm Otaku. What you doing? YouTube minna, yahoo, how's it going everyone? This is I Am Otaku. I've got you guys a real special gift. It's none other than the All Might action figure that you guys will see in the opening scene, for which Deku is holding what looks to be an action soft vinyl-like figure of All Might in his Silver Age costume. So I'm happy to showcase this figure that I got from the company Hobby Max Japan, and I got this from Amiami at a price point of roughly 120 US dollars plus shipping. So let's just get straight to it. So here we've got the box itself. So it's surprisingly simple, guys. It looks as if like one of those action figure boxes you would generally get, the packaging wise, you would probably get in the 90s. We got him in his Silver Age costume. I sort of love the logo here right on plastered on top of him, so at least you got a look of how he's supposed to look like. But in any regards, when you look through the window itself, I don't know, maybe it's just me, I sort of felt like the face looks even worse than I imagined, but maybe that's the face you're supposed to get from the anime itself. So it's not supposed to look like All Might, it's just supposed to look similar to All Might. And on the top here, we've got the logo of the company itself, Hobby Max Japan. And right here, right on the very top here, you got the Funimation sticker showing the authenticity, so plus ultra right there. On the very top itself is the logo once again, so we probably wouldn't showcase it that detailed. What I do like on the side banner here, so let me just zoom this out a little bit, is we have this side, like a bit of a cutoff of All Might's face on the sideways. So I sort of felt that's pretty heroic, and that's a really nice touch on the packaging. On the bottom of the package here on the side, we've got All Might in Japanese, Oru Maito, and of course My Hero Academia in English. Now, what I pretty much love about the back of this is, yeah, we've got All Might once again, and we've got One for All, the power itself. And I'm not even sure if they're supposed to showcase this. Like, if this is supposed to be back in the anime itself, and this is how Deku would have bought his All Might, would that been exactly this packaging? Would it have the word One for All at the back? I highly reckon that's not going to be the case. But no, nevertheless, let's have a look at the back here. So it's full of disclosures. This is a lot of disclosures, guys. There's so many. It's all written in Japanese, so I mean I could read it, but you know, ultimately it's just warning. So Chui okayage no okyakusama e kanarazu oyomi kudasai. So obviously when you're buying this to the customers who's gonna buy it, please read this beforehand. So it's gonna say certain things. What really captures me is the very first line. Now this is also in English, so let me highlight that. Age 15 and up, guys. That makes no sense to me. Like, Deku clearly is the age of 5 in that video, right? In that animation, in that scene, he's 5, but he's not supposed to be having this figure. What's this about? Honestly, I have no clue. Aside from that, it's just the regular things like, you know, don't keep it within reach of small children because they might swallow and choke on it. This thing is made out of PVC, ABS, and all that etc. stuff. I'm pretty sure you guys are not gonna go through this. You guys will be bored as hell if that was the case. So, nevertheless, it's made in China. Surprise. But yet it's sold only in Japan, so this is why I had to get this from Amiami. But I mean, if you guys can get it from your local retailers or whatnot, give that a go, and if not, try to get it off Amiami. I hope it's not too late. I think pre-orders are closed from what I've seen earlier, but I'm not sure if you guys are willing to throw 120 US dollars unless you are I Am Otaku All Might fan, and then you gotta get every single All Might merchandise. That's worth getting. I've got my trusty scissors here, so we're gonna cut this up in front of the camera. Just slice it up, nice and easy. Woo-wee! Here we have Oru Maito, and it does come with stuff. I thought it didn't. I mean, I don't honestly know what instruction manual you could possibly get. Shall we take a look at this first? So let's prioritize this before we look at All Might itself. All right. So what it simply says here is obviously instruction manual. And in regards to the manto in English is cape, right? The capes. So the cape, torihazushite kimasen. So you can't take this off. You can't take the cape off, right? That's written right there. and so it's bendable. Yeah, so it's bendable, and you can pose it in how you feel like it. And same with that, the arm is movable as well. No duh, just ups and downs. Aside from that, the rest are all typical disclaimer points. So yeah, I'm not gonna go through that, are we? Okay, so now it looks like All Might is in cage. He's encased in this packaging. He looks sort of upset in my angle. Maybe in your angle it looks like he's happy, but he looks upset. But what I love is it's so nostalgic, guys. Like, this is like almost 20 years of nostalgia right here. Like, I was obsessed with Power Rangers, Kamen Riders back in the day, Sentai Heroes, but I'm long gone past that point. But you know what? It's great, full of childhood nostalgia that I'm pretty sure we can appreciate. So this is the kind of figures where you gotta go to the back of it. Woo, that's a lot of tie notes, so I'm gonna have to do this one by one. Y'all wanna enjoy? Just enjoy the time skip as I'm about to just get this done. Oop, I felt some weight there, so clearly All Might is being freed from his prison like case, and here we go. Here we have it, All Might. Oof, that's a lot of things there. I'm gonna have to clean this later, but yeah, we have it. So I really do appreciate the quality, guys. Yes, it's supposed to be soft veil like figure, but woof, that quality, I must say, it's definitely appreciative. So let's take a bit of admiration, guys. So what we have here is a reflective light PVC mixed with resin, and it has a solid. Normally soft veil figures are hollow and it's relatively cheaper for kids to purchase, but then again, it is supposed to be, but it isn't for this particular product. It definitely provides the value for which I paid for. It is, you know, for 120 US dollars, you're gonna get a solid, I can't even press in, so it's not hollow. And matter of fact, it glimmers in the light. So with that quality paint job, plus ultra. I love the cape, guys. The cape itself, it's a different material. I'm not a material expert, but it feels nice. It feels nice to the touch. And the fact that it's bendable means, oh yeah, probably some in that sense. Does that make sense? You can have it bend in many ways. So yeah, we have it at the back here. Just bend it. I don't know if you want to bend it outwards, like a draft came in and then he's got, oh yeah, that looks sort of cool. As if like he's standing under the high-rise building and then the wind is blowing across, you know, in that sense. Yeah. All right, I mean, that's enough of the cape. Great quality, I must say. And on top of that, let's just go through it all from the very top. So very top, we've got his signature hair, the V-top hair. He's got his smile. He's got his typical shadows, so sunken eyes. You can't even see his face. So the sunken eyes are definitely a nice touch. His smile, signature smile. Yeah, that's pretty much a face-wise. Face is probably the losing point of this entire figure, but the winning point is basically everything else. So the chest is definitely broad, definitely full of muscles, full of plus ultras. Abs are on point as well. I definitely wouldn't have to criticize much on the physique because that's what I'm trying to get. So I think let's just try to pose it. So we've got his arms here. There we go, we have his arms up like that. Now, I'm not trying to do anything kiddish, or am I? Lame. But nevertheless, it's definitely posable. When I mean posable, is simply you're able to bring it up, bring it down. It's supposed to have limited mobility, and the reason for that is because it's supposed to be a childlike. It's not supposed to be an action figure. It's somewhat supposed to just be able to. Can he stand on its own? There you go. Stands on his own. Fantastic. So now I wouldn't even need to get a stand for this. But we do want to highlight here, aside from that, it's definitely the features of the quality of the boots, the costume, the mantle, oh sorry, the cape, what am I saying? Shoulder pads, plastic, but solid. So the figure itself is no taller than 25 centimeters, about there. And so 25 centimeters, just short of a foot, probably around 10 inches. Pretty decent figure in height wise. Weight probably doesn't weigh a bunch. It's light as air. Makes sense in a sense because it's soft veil material, so you're not gonna get a heavy like you know, mass when it comes to it. Honestly, value wise, let's just give it 10 out of 10. Plain and simple. Collector's item, action figure, you can just admire it, and nonetheless without without even having to say it. Well, with that said, this has been I Am Otaku. I hope you guys enjoy this. I hope you guys will consider getting this as well if you've not. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Plus, Ultra!